Hey everybody, Gregor here with another brand new deck guide. This time we got another 3 lists from our good friend Snap Judgments, better known as Pulse Glazer. I ended up playing all 3 of the lists. One of them was a Loki list. The Loki list was like a destroy / Loki combo list. The other one was a move list, and the last one was a control move style and with Bounce Synergies list. That's the one I ended up liking the most. That's the one I moved ahead with. So the deck that we ended up going with is B-Back's Girl Power is what I decided to name it. I had a lot of fun with it, got a lot of wins. It's really interesting because there's just so many different ways to play it. And with the move options that you have available, you have a lot of tools at your disposal. I had a really good time. I played it in Conquest. I played it on Ladder. I got wins in both. And it was just a really fun deck to play. I recommend you give it a try. Let me know what you think. If you haven't, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment if you can. I am doing a giveaway. So if you want a chance to win a Deadpool and Wolverine season pass, just type done in the replies and you will be entered to win that. I will be doing the giveaway on the following Tuesday coming up here. So thank you for watching. And yeah, let me know what you think. So the deck itself runs Kitty Pryde, Nightcrawler, Thena, Angela, Jeff, Sage, Hope Summers, Nocturne, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, and Namora. So I called this, originally it was called M&M. I called it Girl Power because there's only 3 boy characters with Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Jeff, and Nightcrawler. This was just a ton of fun to play. The way that you build it up is you either play Kitty Pryde or Nightcrawler first turn. If you have Spider-Man in hand, your idea is to move the Nightcrawler, get Spider-Man for 1. Usually you would want to do that on turn 2, so that way on turn 3 you can play Spider-Man and Thena in the same turn and get her buff to go off. You could start building Angela in a lane as well, and then you can start playing Kitty Pryde. If you have Kitty Pryde, start bouncing out extra power for her, and then do the same thing with Jeff. Sage you hold on to for the end, obviously. You want that to pop off at the very end. Hope Summers you play on 3 if you have her on 3, unless you want to do the Thena buff, which you could do like Thena, Kitty Pryde, and then you could do Hope Summers on 4 along with Kitty Pryde. Just depends on how you want to use your curve. Nocturne if you need to change a location, if there's a limbo or something like that. What's nice about this deck is you can kind of build mid or you can build side and then choose where you want your other cards to go. You want to try and keep cards either to get the Miss Marvel buff or to get the Namora buff on 5. So Miss Marvel is usually what you're putting down on 4. You should have put down Spider-Man Miles Morales earlier with one of your move options. Captain Marvel is often a game winner. She would often be MVP for me, winning me games just at the very end and by a couple of points. Amazing, amazing. Captain Marvel won so many games for us. And then Namora to buff up either side. It just gives you an option. So there's lots of win conditions with this. You have win conditions with Sage. You have win conditions with Miss Marvel. You have win conditions with Captain Marvel. Thena and Angela pump out energy really quick. You have the Namora option. Just a lot of different play lines that you have available at your disposal. As always, I recommend that you try this out in Conquest first before you take it to Ladder. Just learn kind of the play, the win conditions, and how it feels to play. I hope you give it a shot. Let me know what you think. So I normally stream Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. That is my normal stream. So we're just going all in right now. Yeah, so Mondays I do 9 to 1 p.m. Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays, I do 4 to 8 p.m. Pacific time. Yep, Twitch on this side. I got TikTok right here. Absolutely. Let's get Angela out now. And then we could drop Hope Summers mid. Well, Hope Summers is going to move either way. Actually, let's get Nocturne down. Nocturne's going to get rid of the Asteroid M for us automatically. No, thank you for asking. I appreciate it. I still need to get my my schedule out this week. That is what I forgot to do last night. That's a good point with Bar with No Name. But we can get rid of Bar with No Name with Nocturne because we still have a move available. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we do bam, bam, and then we can later. Bam, and then we also start ramping out some extra energy. That is why I always recommend having a location change available. Is there anything behind the Gregor name and how you came up with it? Yes, there is. So in high school, my name is actually Tyler. It is not Gregor or Greg. which a lot of people think it is. There were a lot of Tylers. There were like 7 Tylers in our friend group. So I got the nickname Gregor. They're like, okay, you're Gregor. And that became my Xbox Live username. And that became my Twitch username. And basically all of my gaming tags ever since then. So let's go over here. Let's go Thina, Jeff, and then, yeah, that's still going to activate. I feel like, no, we do want to do the Jeff because we want to be able to move. And then we could do, I think, Captain Marvel and Sage next turn because we'll be at 7. Beautiful. And just like that, we take Prio and we take the lead. I feel like I make better snap decisions earlier in the day. Like my brain is fresh. I just got off of sleep. I'm making smart plays. None of that, you know, silly sleepy plays. Yeah, I feel like I do better earlier in the day. So I'm thinking my tennis team in high school did the same thing to me. Yeah, Chris is another common name. Too many Chris's, so they called me Jerry. Exactly. So that is the story behind Gregor. Yep, Sage mid, Marvel right. We're on the same page right now, Lucky Charm. We're thinking the exact same thing. Sage is going to give us the best value here. Boom. And we do stay below Shang-Chi range as well. Enchantress. They hit their Cersei or Sarah. No shot. No shot. Victory. Clip it right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, the destroyer. Nah, they are. We got Namora right out the get-go. Opponent snapped. Blink is one of my favorite cards. I got Blink in the snap, in the Power on Gaming snap draft that we did. So I have a Blink list that I will be playing against the other Power on gamers. I've been running a move list. It's been treating me pretty good. I'm at 84 gold level. Very nice. What's up, Johnny? How you doing, friends? Another Power on gamer. Back in my day, Blink wasn't a card. That's true. When the game came out, Blink definitely wasn't a card. I'm doing fantastic. We're vibing. We're trying out some different lists. Well, it's official now. So, I mean, you're in there. So, Gregor, do you have a Discord? Could I send you a Blink Night Discord? Yeah, we do have a Discord, and we do have a section in there for Marvel Snap stuff. Just post it in the Marvel Snap zone. What's up, best dog? Welcome on in. All the homies are stopping on by. So I think we do Nightcrawler this turn so that we can drop Miss Marvel and Spider-Man next turn. So we can drop Spider-Man. I'll do Captain Marvel over here. Captain Marvel's a 4, Angela's a 2, Hope Summers is a 3. So we still work for the Miss Marvel. And then we can drop Spider-Man. Yeah. They got Death. This is perfect. So let's do Spider-Man, Miss Marvel, Kitty Pryde, and then we have Namora for last turn along with Kitty Pryde. I think we can snap on this. Oh, snap. I think this is definitely snappable potential. Actually, let's do Kitty Pryde over here. So Hope Summers ramps out the little bit of extra energy. No, we'll do Kitty on the right so we can ramp. I mean, STG would be the person to talk to, Charm. Do I have every card in the game? I do at the moment. Yes, I am collection complete. I know, I mean, we're just putting down big value there. Tina will get the... Yeah, let's just do it. 4, 2... this still pops off. How does Miss Marvel work? Her text always confuses me. So the way that it works... Cerebro. Cerebro. Why are you... Victory. Why Cerebro? The fart could not have come at a better time. Welcome on in, Kate. I have been playing since launch, yes. Religiously playing since launch. That's how I have every card. It definitely helps me, and like whenever I'm feeling like I'm losing steam, your kind words go a long way to keep me going, you know? So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's do Jeff here. Nice. Very nice for us because Nomura. Who are we building real big with that? I'm thinking maybe Jeff, Nomura. We want to get Nomura out early if we can, or we could hold off on Sage for later. Either way, Nomura value is pretty good here. Let's try that. You're awesome, man. I follow, so every time I see you on, I just sit here and watch and chat a little. I really appreciate that, Chris. I hope you all enjoy the vibes. I really do love this game, and I love making content for it. So, yeah, I appreciate you all taking time out of your day just to hang with me.
Enough said, bub.
Bam. Even though that Sage is not popping off huge, we're able to put down the Spider-Man now, which is a 2. What are some of your favorite card flavor? Jeff. Jeff is my boy. I'm also a big fan of Man-Thing. I love decks that run Man-Thing. So Angela, okay, how do we want to do this? Let's do Spider-Man over here, Angela over here, because that's a 2, and then Nightcrawler over here. I consider taking a break, but it always pulls me in every single season. They always are putting out new stuff, and it's interesting. I also like how they are constantly refreshing things. Yeah, favorite cards, Jeff, Man-Thing, anything that runs Howard the Duck. I'm a big Howard the Duck fan. Man-Thing there. Sorry, Miss Marvel there. Maybe we do Nocturne over here. No, I think we want to get the Miss Marvel out.
What a
yes.
game!
Because they refresh it so often. And look we get our Nightcrawler back because of Valley of the Hand. Well, thank you for playing. So Nightcrawler's just going to go back over here. Actually, we don't have any 1s on this side. So let's do 1 over here. 1 over here. Angela is a 3. We don't have a 3 on this side. Or a 3 on this side for that matter. So we can also play Nocturne over here. Bam. I don't think they're beating this. And we can move Nocturne if we need to. Actually, we're going to have a turn 7 regardless. Right? Chuck! Freeman. Freeman.
What a game!
Thank you for subbing with Prime. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You could have used that on anybody and used that on little old me. I very much appreciate that, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Nocturne mid. We would tie there. And then we have Angela and Hope Summers because we don't have any 3 costs here. And we'll see, because maybe they drop Null. Null could be the defining factor here. Death is always like really crazy to play against. We have 45 subs right now, y'all. I'm very appreciative of y'all. No, you're not gonna stay?
Victory.
No, and the nice thing is the devs are really, really active in the Discord too. I'm part of the Snap Creator Program, and like they're active in there. They answer questions for us. And like one of the benefits is we get the OTA a day early. So we'll know what's coming. Yeah, they're really, really cool. It's really awesome. So the benefits of being a Marvel Snap creator is that we get 2,000 gold a month and we just get the OTA info a little bit earlier, and we're able to get a little bit more direct access with some of the devs, but they're really, really nice. Glenn is awesome. And so are a lot of the other people. They have a new, Griffin. Griffin is their new community manager who came over from Overwatch. Did they say anything about reworking Adam Warlock? Not that I've heard. I would like Adam Warlock to be playable as much as you guys. So we'll drop Angela here. How do you become a creator? You can apply. So it's on marvelsnap.com. They do have some requirements for it. Really, as long as you're creating content on like YouTube, Twitter, or things like that, you have a chance of becoming a creator. Love watching Ben Brode on MTG channels and promote Snap. Ben Brode is so funny. That's the reason I came over, by the way. I came over from Hearthstone. I came over when I saw that Ben Brode was leaving for a new project because I loved the stuff that he brought to Hearthstone. So let's try and win this lane if we can. We can build Mojo World if we need to. Yes, he brought his actual mini MTG deck.
Rest in peace.
It would be fun to meet him IRL. I would love to like sit down and have a beer with him. That would be awesome. His story is really interesting because he started in Q&A. He started on Q&A, I believe, in World of Warcraft, and he just worked through the ranks and he became one of the lead game designers for Hearthstone, which is awesome. Are you upset that Angela nerfed, or was it necessary? I was upset by it. I think Angela got the nerf because of Thena. I think Thena was the reason that we saw the nerf. So let's do... I could do Nocturne and Jeff. Don't know what got me to start playing, but I know it got started in the Spider-Verse. I mean, really, what sold me on Snap was that it was a CCG game with Marvel characters. Two things that I love. I love strategy card games, and I love Marvel and the IP that Marvel has. So it was like instant, okay, yeah, this is gonna be, I'm gonna become obsessed with this, and I did. And I've been playing it ever since.
Impressive.
Little do they know we have their death right now.
Enough said, bub.
And they're just feeding into a lower cost death for us. Yeah, I love Marvel IP, I love Stan Lee, I love Jack Kirby, I love the history of Marvel. So we're winning Castle Blackstone right now. If I have to get rid of a location, let's do that. Let's get Death out here. Let me get Kitty out over here. Actually, hold on. Let's drop Namora right here. Like so. Actually, Namora right here. Because I feel like we're going to win otherwise. I just can drop everything mid next turn. Namora goes there. I just don't like the pay to win aspect. Fun game otherwise. I don't think it's as pay as to win as a lot of other games are. Like really, I think the only thing you need to pay for this game is maybe the season pass, but you're able to get a lot of this stuff otherwise just by collecting. And the thing is, if you came in late, my biggest problem with Snap is that if you didn't come in at the beginning, you are very far behind and there's not a lot of ways to get back caught up. That part bothers me. I think there needs to be a better way for new people to get into the game. Let's put Cap over here, Nightcrawler over here. We could just basically drop the entire set right now. I'm gonna just Boomer Snap on them because that is a baby null that I am not scared of in the least. I mean, I could just do this too because really Captain Marvel can get moved to Mojo World. Really? I mean, I'm not a whale. I'm definitely not a whale.
Hail Hydra!
No, we win because we have 112 mid. Nope. I don't know why they stayed.
Victory.
I definitely have put money into this game, but I am nowhere near a male. Weird. Words are hard. I'm nowhere near a whale. I usually will do, like, if there's a good bundle in the shop, I'll do that, and then I definitely do the season passes. I agree. My buddy just started playing, and I can't share any top decks because it's so hard to get. Exactly. I wouldn't call it super pay to win since you could realistically, yes. It's just harder for new players, and that's my biggest thing against it. A weekly new card in the shop for gold would be nice and not game breaking. I have enough variants. There you go. Like if you could get cards with gold, just a way to actually make it accessible for new players.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Yo, Dragon, what's going on, friends? I'm doing fantastic. Just vibing. I think it's the RNG for grabbing new cards and collection is what makes it rough. Yes. You don't really have a way to target them until later on. When you're going through, I think it's series 1 through 3, it's all RNG based off of what cards you get. And then you can start kind of choosing which ones you get in the shop.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. When you get quests that you have to do, win with name card, and you don't have said card, that doesn't feel good. Let's get Nocturne out now. Let's get Kitty Pryde out now. Your friend got Ultron early. He was my last Series 3. Ongoing is really good for new players. I don't think they should give you quests if you don't have the option to do it, right? All right, we can move cards to get Spider-Man for very little. Let's move one here. Actually, I'm tempted to drop Namora. Nocturne here, then Namora. Then Kitty Pryde. Or let's do Jeff. Let's do Jeff. On that note, I feel like it should give you missions based on what you own. That seems fair. Yeah, that's inclusive. That would allow other people to play as well. Twice. As a newer player, I cannot complete 2 or 3 of the quests like that. Exactly. And it's not fair if you're not able to do it. Like, why give people, show people the option if they can't do it? Doesn't seem fair. Okay, now we can drop. Boom. Athena goes down. I mean, I moved that too, so I want to do exactly 2 for the Athena to pop off. And I moved another card so I could drop Spider-Man as well. All right. They Arnim Zola mid were in trouble. The good news is we do have something. We are winning right now. So I think what I do is I drop Sage mid and then Spider-Man over here. I know they are bonus quests, but like the rewards to keep progressing, they should be available to everybody. I'm going to say no because they're going to drop their Arnim Zola mid for sure.
Escaped.
They should offer the same thing for everybody. So if you don't have the card, they should offer you a different mission that you do have for your card. So like instead of it being Fastos, make it like Wong or something. I think we may be able to overpower them with TVA. We could do Angela, Hope Summers. We also have Captain Marvel. Awesome. A change mission option would be fantastic. Yes. Like if there was a shuffle feature. So I'm going to do Hope Summers here. And then I do Captain Marvel in that same location. We just need to win. We just need to win 2 spots and we're golden.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
That also destroys their Killmonger. So maybe they get Death out early. They don't have a way to get rid of that location, though. So, bam. I'm going to snap on them.
Snap. Victory.
How do you feel about veteran players getting a poor copy of a card in the 4th Spotlight Cache? I don't like that either. Where you just get credits? I don't know. Credits aren't bad, but it feels bad when you end up using 4 keys and one of those keys just gets you credits. You know, I don't know if I think I'm going to probably go for keys. I have 8 keys right now, so I'm probably just going to spend 4 keys on Arishem. I know I want to get Arishem. So Hope Summers first, so we can start ramping. Okay. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Yeah. Thank you for the secret tunnel, Star. Why am I not? There we go. Okay, we're gonna ramp out 2. Thank you for the lurk, dragon. Yes. That is one of the reward redemptions on the Twitch side. Well, that just confirms that y'all can hear that. Wonderful. So their magic. I say no to their magic, and I'm gonna drop Captain Marvel here. We still have the option to get rid of Nightcrawler. So we are gonna... They don't get that turn 7, we've decided. We'll see what they do. They might go for Venom mid and then Arnim Zola. Thank you for the hydration reminder, Star. Nope. We absolutely messed up their play.
What a game!
No, I think we got this, y'all. What we got? Carnage. Athena gets the buff. So here's what we do. We move Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler goes over here. Nocturne goes over here. We can do Sage, Kitty Pryde, and Jeff. So let's try and make it as big as possible. Just go all in here. And then if it needs to happen, we can always move Captain Marvel. Deadpool, Killmonger.
What a game!
Wait, does that create another Killmonger? Yes, it does. Okay, what is gonna happen? No, the Venom. Nocturne said no with the RNG. Oh, that's rough. I feel like we should have had that.
You are mine.
RNG said no.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Wait, no! No! Captain Marvel for the win! Let's go! We're still good! Captain Marvel! Huge! Oh. Captain Marvel said, no, we got this, babe. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. We got this. Farther, further, faster. I am still learning the play lines for it. Dr. Z's. Kitty Pryde first. Nocturne will get rid of Jotunheim for us. Okay, so we can't Echo. If they have Echo mid, we can't miss Marvel. So we're gonna have to play on either side, which I'm okay with. Hope Summer's there, and we can start ramping out energy. Ooh, we got Aunt May's as well. After your opponent plays an ongoing card here, remove its... So if you play the ongoing card, that's a very risky play. Let's do this. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to try Miss Marvel here and see if she can be moved to Utopia. Which means this is looking really good for us. Bam. 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 I mean, we're just gonna get... I'll put Nightcrawler over here. I'm really hoping that Miss Marvel gets moved to mid. Onslaught Citadel, great for us. Let's go! Let's freaking go, gamers. So their Echo doesn't work. Their Echo doesn't work because we didn't place our card there. It got moved there. Welcome back, y'all. We're trying a gold conquest run now. And then I can very easily drop Nomura here. And then I could also drop Jeff. Or actually, no, it's better for me to hold off this turn. Because they're going to get buffed by Nomura. So we float the extra.
Victory.
They weren't having it. That turned out perfectly. We used Aunt May's to get into Utopia, where they had Echo. If we had placed it here, Echo would have done her ability on Miss Marvel. But because it was moved there, Miss Marvel's ability still would have worked. I'm still not entirely sure what their deck type is. They have Echo, Jeff, and Iron Lad. That's all we know so far. Once again, laying down the Echo mid. Okay, so Kitty Pryde, Nightcrawler then. So we have stuff on either side. My Nightcrawler looks cooler. Just saying. Just saying. So Miss Marvel does nothing for us there. It's Nocturne mid. We have her there as an option. I'm still trying to figure out what deck they're running. So let's do Thena, Jeff.
Opponent snapped.
I still don't know what they have. They might have win conditions, but I have no idea what deck they're running. So we're just going to let it go. I'm guessing Iron Lad. Called it. Which hits their Ravona Renslayer. If we're going to move a card, I'm going to move Nightcrawler over here, which is going to get us this for very cheap. I can Miss Marvel over here, and I can also Kitty Pryde over here. They're also playing Namora? Interesting. Maybe they're gonna Odin? I feel like they might Odin on us. So, Kitty Pryde, Sage. If they do Odin on us, they're gonna win there, so we just need to win these two. Spider-Man. Seems good? Spider-Man is a 5. This still works. They still get the buff on either side. Move the Miss Marvel, like so. And then maybe move the Jeff, too. That could work. 5 plus 6 is 11. Puts us at like 15. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Nope. Let's go. Hey, Samus, welcome on in. No Odin. It was White Tiger, but I'm pretty sure they do have Odin in this list. Samus, I hope you're doing well. Yeah. As you go, you will get more cards. What decks are you running right now as a newer player? Okay, Angela on cloning bats is awesome. They keep snapping on me really early. They seem very confident in themselves. A lot of one-cost decks and Wong with Black Panther and Odin. Those are good starting ones. Athena, Nightcrawler will have multiple ways into Luke's bar with that, which I am fine with. Having Angela and multiple Athenas is going to be ridiculous. They're going to have very low-cost Sages, though. All right, let's get Nightcrawler over here, Nocturne over here, and then we can set up the Angela play next turn. So exactly 2 cards are played so that we can get Athena her buff. Waiting for Null Hela for a destroy deck. Hela is more for the discard side, but Null is definitely a great card for destroy if you're looking into that. So we move Nocturne over here, so we don't have to deal with Lechugula. And then we have Angela, Athena. Samus, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. So Athena is going to pop off. The other Athena is also going to pop off. I don't know why they're staying at this point. Because we have Sage for their last turn. And then we can also get Nocturne into mid here. We'll see. So that sucks. Dark Dimension is like the worst location we could have gotten here. I think I retreat on this. I would have stayed if I was able to get off the full thing, but Dark Dimension stops us from being able to use our curve and being able to get off the Angela Athena combo going. So we'll take the 2 cube loss. We're still very far ahead right now. Kitty just chills at Mur Island. And we just keep letting Kitty get bigger and bigger. I couldn't resist and I bought the Carnage Venmo Zola bundle. Both great cards. I mean, if the game brings you joy, there's no shame in spending money on it.
Did we just become best friends?
Yo, thank you for the follow on the Twitch side. I keep my follows anonymous on Twitch, so if you're lurking, feel free to keep lurking. But if you would like to say hello, we're very nice up in here. Like I say, you don't have to spend money on this game, but if this game brings you joy, there is no shame in spending a little bit of money on it. The bundles are definitely, the season passes are definitely worth getting. Every season, they're $10 every month, and it's comparable to like Fortnite or like Apex Legends or any of those other games that have like a season pass. So let's get Athena out, and then we put Kitty Pryde here, and then we can do Hope Summers, and we can start ramping out extra energy. Hercules. Where did they get Hercules? Okay, they got Hercules from the hub. I'm like, where did they get Hercules from? So again, we're going to try to keep doing only 2 cards per turn. So we'll do this into Kitty Pryde, which I'm going to snap on them because the value that we're getting right now is ridiculous. We're getting so much value from Mur Island and also Athena. Let's do this, Dr. Z's. Let's see what you got. They don't know that I also am running Nomura in this list. I hate that I didn't get this game sooner. I would like to see it pop up on my feed like 2 to 3 years back. Yes. They do know that I have Nomura? Oh, wait. Well, they know I have Nomura then. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. But thank you for looking out, Nippy. So Hope Summers here. Not Hope Summers, Miss Marvel there. And then we can do, actually I'm going to do Jeff here because Jeff is going to let us ramp and we can move cards as we need to make it so Miss Marvel does her thing. Yep. We making a very big kitty indeed. Yeah, look at how much she's gotten from Mur Island. I'm pretty sure we got this. Doom was also in my hand. If Doom was in my hand, they would have copied the Doom. Like, we win that hands down. Let's get Jeff over here. Nightcrawler over here. We can just play Doom and then we can play Kitty. Doom fits into this. Doom. Let's change how we do this. Is the Twitch name the same as your TikTok? Yes, it is. Gregor2424. Also the same on YouTube if you want to check out my YouTube. Let's do Jeff over here. Kitty Pryde over here. Dr. Doom over here. And that'll be perfect. So this is for all of it. Exactly 2 cards were played. This is going to spread across evenly. Maybe even I move the Nightcrawler here. I think that's our best play right there. I don't think they're going to be able to compete in every single lane here. Hey, how's it going, Robbie? Hello from Tampa Bay. Nice to see you. I'll actually be in Orlando. That's Florida, right? I'll be in Orlando in August. No, they messed up. They done messed up, y'all.
Doom rules all.
Nippy was correct. They did copy our Nomura. They had double Nomuras, but it did nothing. It did nothing.
Victory.
We got it. I'm also a huge fan of this game. We're testing out snap decks. Well, we've chosen what deck that we're going to be covering for tomorrow. Yes, I love the card art as well. Like, art germ variants are one of my favorite. So does White Palace work with Prior, or does it happen at the same time? So the way that it works is it happens the same turn that it happens. So White Palace would go off before we actually flipped our card. Love that we have Kitty Pride right out the get-go. I think they're still playing Mill. I think they have not changed decks since the hot location. Once the hot location is gone, I'm like, yeah, I can actually play the decks that I want to play. So let's put Jeff over here. We can move Jeff over here. And then we have Namora on 5. I love that Nightcrawler variant. That is the Nightcrawler Spider-Man variant. I just checked the album and I already have half of it complete. Let's go. That's awesome. JX Calvin, welcome on in. Thank you for first time chatting. Hope you're having a fantastic day. A double Thena just is easy. I'm just, you know, free value for us. And then we can also drop the Namora. See? Perfect. They get our Angela and they get our Hope Summers. So you can move cards to the destruction location and it doesn't count as playing them there? Yes. You can absolutely move your cards to the destruction location and it does it. So it's specifically for playing at the location. Most of the time, even like Echo's ability, if I were to move Miss Marvel into Echo's lane, it doesn't count as playing there. So her ability doesn't pop off. So what I'm thinking is Jeff here. And I'm going to keep making big Kitty Prides. So I'm going to keep doing this, and then we just drop Namora next turn. So both of these Thenas are going to get the value here. Thena is ridiculously broken. They're just milling us out of our deck at this point. That is what I wanted. So when I drop Namora here, Namora is going to pop off for these two. And then we'll see where the other Namora goes. So it should pop off for one more. Do you have any recommendations for Gambit? Been playing Wong with Gambit Surfer deck, just looking for more variety. I recommend a discard deck with, like, if you're playing Gambit, Helicarrier, Collector, Swarm. By the way, hello, your timeline. Welcome on in. They Cersei. They Cersei again. Namora, do your thing. Other Namora, do your thing. So we're pushing 17 power there. And what's nice is I get to drop Sage. And then I get to drop Kitty Pride. 2 go off exactly enough. So let's change the order here. Let's go Kitty Pride and then Sage. So we get full value. Chris chillin', what's up, man? I'm back from my quick errand like I said I was. What's up, Chris? Welcome. Hello on the Twitch side from the TikTok side. I hope your errands went well. Yeah, so we get 2. I think we just win this. Kitty. Sage pushes us above, and then it goes off again. Doesn't matter. Because we have every other lane. We just build too big.
Victory.
We build too big. That is wild to me, y'all. But still, thank you for all the subs and everything. I'm gonna do one last snooze, and then we have to run some ads. Let's get Nightcrawler out first. Hits our baby boy Jeff. Okay, Vormir. If I have to sacrifice someone, I'll sacrifice the piggy. We can get Nocturne out next turn. I'm guessing they're playing Mill based off the Spider Ham and the Cable. Kind of screaming Mill. So we can do Hope Summers, and then we do Nocturne Kitty next turn. I'm pretty sure that's Arthena. No, that is not Arthena. That's a separate Thena. So we'll do that. I'm pretty sure, yeah. They get a copy of their opening hand, which could be bad, which means they probably have another Thena. 2 Thenas could be very bad for us. The good news is I think we can win right side fairly easy. They're clogged at that point. We do have Nomura. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, y'all. This. Exactly 2 cards have been played. And the Thena's gonna pop off for us. So that is our card. They stole our Captain Marvel. And look at that. Beautiful. Just like that, exactly 2 cards. Miss Marvel's gonna pop off here. And I could, you know, there's no reason for me to play the pig. Are they bluffing? Are they bluffing right now? You know what? I can lose the 4 cubes. Let's see what they got. Okay, they got Shang. Doesn't do anything.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
That's what I thought, my guy. That's what I thought. What's good?
Victory.
I'm gonna give you a fist bump because you tried. You tried. They gave me a fist bump back. We're good. We're good. We're solid. Oh, so if I had moved him, damn. Again, it wasn't a big cube loss, so that's fine. Do I float? No, we can get Nightcrawler out early and then get an early Spider-Man. So I move Nightcrawler this turn. Or actually, I get Jeff down now. Next turn is 3. So I move Nightcrawler now. That way I get Spider-Man for 1 and I'm able to do Spider-Man and Athena on 3. Which is kind of an easy... Bam. And then we're going to fill White Hot Room. I feel like this is almost like snappable. Yeah, we're snapping on this.
Snap.
Yeah. Yeah. We're on the same page. Y'all, thank you for hanging through the ad break. I appreciate it. What's cool is that the ads have actually been making a difference in my overall revenue. No, it does not. Killmonger would not take out Spider-Man Miles Morales because it's a cost reduction. His base stat is a 5 cost. So I'm going to do Kitty Pryde here. And then Hope Summers here. And then I can start playing Hope Summers. We get the +5. Thank you.
Enough said.
Is this a destroy? No, they must have gotten that from the hub. Just like a lucky hit there. No, we just keep playing exactly 2. So let's go Angela. I mean, really, we don't need to even Kitty Pryde here. Just the 2. I like Captain Marvel. Actually, maybe we Captain Marvel over here. That way that she can choose where she wants to go. And for our last turn, we could just play Blob if we need to. We still get that. A 2-cost card that can go up 10 is ridiculous. Yeah, so I think I do good old Blob, even though Blob isn't going to get all that big. Blob Nomura seems to be a good move here. You know what? Let's Blob over here. Because we're already going to win at the other ones. I just want to... I'll Nomura mid here. You say move Jeff mid? So we move Jeff mid, and then we play Nomura, so Blob gets the full buff. I like that. Miss Marvel will still be able to be mobile. Yeah, Blob will be able to get the buff here. What do we say? Yay? That keeps Miss Marvel more mobile. She still get the buff. I think I like that. There you go. No, we got it. Didn't even need to move the Marvel.
Victory.
Didn't even need to move her. Blob was doing his thing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a really fun time making it. I'm going to try and get another deck guide out sometime this week. I still have a surfer list I want to get out. I have all the pieces for it. I just haven't had time to put the video together. But I also want to get out an Arsham list if I can, like an Arsham deck guide. But if I do not see you, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week and have a fantastic weekend. I will catch you next time. Remember to drink water, eat food, get enough sleep, take your meds, and that the world is better with you in it. Until next time, friends, I appreciate you.